QHSE manager at AGPC. I'm working for 18 years as HSE at NDC and Sinusarwa Drilling Companies. We'll start our session under address drilling rig safety operation. The basic of this course to explain the primary rig pass instruction for everyone access to the drilling rig or work over rig. We can't forget to thanks and appreciate for Spark Consultation and Training Center for this great effort to introduce and run this course. Engineer Ahmed Amin and his respected team. We will start with some definition about rig pass and safe drilling operation. Rig safety. What's the meaning of rig safety? It is the key to enter to the any drilling rig or workover rig to have the full knowledge of the hazard involved in the drilling operation. Drilling sector is one of the most dangerous field or industry and oil gas sector. Rig safety is designed to provide drilling crew and all drilling person a basic orientation for rig operation and safe working practice for to improve safety performance of service contractor and exploration and production operator and to assist both in the satisfying federal, state and industry regulations and recommended practice. Upon completion of this introduction course, the employee will be able to demonstrate a basic knowledge of the applicable regulations and governmental agencies' general safety policy applicable to the work and or accommodation sites. What is the incident and environmental process reporting procedure? The service contractor and customer working relationship and employees' responsibility toward incident reporting at the drilling sector. Basically, we should explain what is the start of drilling operation. Before drilling operation, this is some sequence or process as exploration procedure. The slide showing the formation of the layers of earth, formation structure. This will be determined in the seismic process before drilling operation. The seismic process to determine the reservoir of fluid or oil or gas or water. Seismic survey be done by surface company as many company about such as Halliburton, Schlumberger, many surface company carry out seismic survey before drilling process at the beginning of exploration procedure or exploration process. Type of drilling rigs. Drilling rigs, two types. The first type is onshore drilling, and the second type is offshore drilling. And every type of drilling contain many subdivided for other type of drilling rig as conventional and fast-moving and highly transportable rig. About the offshore, we can see submersible and semi-submersible and jackup, also drill ship. All type of rigs depend on two factors. First is the depth, secondly is the horsepower or the capacity of the drilling rig. This slide showing the difference between all rig types. From the left, platform land rig and platform rig. Third is jackup, semi-submersible, drilling ship, semi-sub drilling ship, and dynamic posts. All depend on what the depth you want to reach, what the depth you will produce oil or gas from it. It depends on the exploration process, and the seismic should be applied before drilling operation. Then depend on the horsepower of every rig. Horsepower different from the rig to the other rig to contain and reach to the required depth. Many examples of onshore rig, conventional rig, and conventional rig led for rig for cold zone, as shown. Onshore rig, winterless rig, and conventional rig for desert zone. This drilling rig is fast moving, equipped with wheel, and it was moved by heavy truck from the well to the other well. It need road survey and leveling and very good leveling to move this rig from the well, from the old well to the new well. Onshore rigs divided in fast moving rig, and we can call it work over rig. This usually have low power and dimension for shallow well, work over and abandonment. Their main advantage is their capability to rig up and move and rig down quickly and easily from 2 days to 6 days. Fast movie land rig G200 Solimic. This rig handle stands for range 3 drill pipe, completely atomic racking system, and 3 pipe of drill pipe called stand, and every stand contain from 3 joint of drill pipe. Drilling rig main system. There are 4 main systems on drilling rig. A hoisting on rotation system, then power generation system or diesel generation system, mud circulating system, well control equipment. Hoisting or rotation system, 1 mast substructure and the crown block, traveling block, and top drive, then rotary table, draw work system, drilling line, dead line anchor. These all components of drilling rig. Every component of every equipment of this component is to be explained in details. What is the inspection criteria of every equipment? What is the regular inspection, visual inspection, third-party inspection, and 5-year inspection for every equipment on the component of drilling rig. Land rig type, highly transported, not very common, used where there are not road, bush, forest. transported by helicopter, and all parts are demonstrated to be transported by helicopter. This is the shape of drilling rig. From the top, crown block, and the traveling block, and top drive. And this construction called mast. This is the mast of the rig. This construction on the pointer called mast. So mast contain of beams, I beams and cross beams, I beams and cross beams. This mast contained of drop, crown block and traveling block and top drive system. And this construction is called rig floor or substructure. Substructure is the first stage of the drilling rig. The second stage is the mast. So it is the main component of the drilling rig. Workover rig. Workover rig mast is small and not and contain two joints of drill pipe, not three, but here is three joint called stand. The workover rig is called double stand. This is a clear difference between the drilling rig and workover rig. Workover rig is for the workover operation as frac operation, nitrogen operation, cleaning, tripping operation, acid injection, but drilling rig, cement job, casing job, and other complicated operation, but workover rig used for cleaning and trip in, pull out of hole or run of hole, run in hole operation. Before you enter to any drilling rig, you must have very important knowledge about the zones of this drilling site. Drilling site contain of zones. Zone 0 and zone 1 and zone 2. Zone 0, in which an explosive gas and air mixture is continuously present for long periods. Zone 1, in which an explosive gas mixture is likely to occur is normal operation. Zone 2, in which explosive gas mixture is not likely to occur in normal operation. In some countries, class and division classification is used instead of zone classification. We can verify the difference between the British classification and the American classification for rig site. We are showing the American classification, zone 0, zone 1, zone 2. But the British classification divide every zone to class and division. Why? Why I should know the zone and the class and division of every distance at drilling rig? This is useful to install the electrical equipment such as motor, pumps, generator, engine, agitators, any electrical equipment, fixture, lighting, cables, plugs, receptacles, every electrical equipment and tool should be identified with the zone as and or class or division classification. This is depend on the presence of mixture of gas and air mixture which lead to release of explosive or flammable gases. This is construction of drilling rig as we show. Also from the top, crown block. The mast is also called derrick. This is mast. This construction contained from I-beam and cross beam and square bar. This is metal construction from three type of beam: I-beam, cross beam, square bar beam, equipped with traveling block and crown block and top drive system. What is important and the function of top drive system? Top drive system connected drill pipe. Drill pipe connected with the drill bit. Drill bit is the who penetrates the formation to reach the production reservoir and oil producing. Again, this is crown block and this is mast and this is top drive. What is this board? Finger board or derrick board? It is the board who monkey man or derrick man working at this area to connect and disconnect drill pipe with coordination with the driller at the rig floor. And we can see also another. This is the rig floor and this is the driller cabinet or console. Driller working as supervisor and controller in the top drive and draw work system and every equip, uh, powered equipment at the rig floor. So this is monkey board or this is derrick man board. Derrick man board to connect and disconnect drill pipe during trip in or trip out operation, called other terms of pull out of hole or run in hole. This is the rig floor area contained of setback area, heavy wooden plates to install drill pipe on it. This is BOP area, blowout preventer, POP, BOP, blowout preventer. This is riser handling crane. And this equipment called draw work system or drums. Every capacity of any drilling rig depend on the draw work capacity. It is very important to know this information, to know the capacity of any drilling rig or work over rig. You must know the capacity of draw work system. Drilling rig layout. This truck carry drill pipe and crane will rig down to the catwalk or this pipe rack. Then roustabout hands to handle to raise this drill pipe by crane to the rig floor in this direction. From the truck to the pipe rack to catwalk to door to drill pipe. Again, drill pipe on this truck will be handled to pipe rack. Then catwalk this yellow track. Then V door this yellow diagonal track, then to the rig floor level, and driller will catch it by door work. Remember, I said that door work up and down operation, and top drive will connect the pipe and rig up and down to install three joint. Every three joint of drill pipe called stand. So driller will catch the stand and run in hole and for drilling operation or trip in trip out operation. And drill bit will connect it in the end of drill pipe to drill the formation to reach the required depth or reach the zone production zone. Also, we should know that drilling operation is wet drilling, not dry drilling. How? We can't drill dry because the drilling bit collision with the formation and heavy rocks will broken. So it needs to be wet. So circulating system will supply chemical called mud. So this equipment called mud circulating system. Mud circulating system will be supplied inside the drill pipe in this direction, will supplied by heavy duty mud pumps. Mud pumps will pumping chemical during drill pipe and reach to inside drill pipe to the formation and will lead to lubricant and cool the drill bit and reserve and balance pressure and prevent high pressure of formation and prevent gas release and accident of explosion or blowout emergency process. This is very clear construction of drill pipe. Drill bit, drill cooler, casing pipe is the coating or casing pipe to prevent hole of hole fill. Casing pipe to prevent hole fill. This is BOP blowout preventer to prevent formation pressure to reach to the surface and cause any undesirable unplanned events such as blowout or fire occurring. And this is mud, which I said before. Mud or chemical will bumping to inside this line will in this direction to reach top drive and enter to the drill pipe and this indirect inside and the return or reflux in the casing or the coating to the mud bits. It means that is closed cycle. Mud in and mud out. Mud in the this hoses or rubber hose inside drill pipe connected by drill pipe by safety clamp and inside in this direction to the reservoir or formation, then back to surface and back to the mud tanks through casing pipe. And we should refer to that between formation and casing we should cemented operation to prevent casing collapse. And this is draw work system. Draw work system is used to raising mast or lowering mast. Lowering mast in this direction or raising mast. Raising mast in the first of the drilling operation. Lowering mast in the end of the well operation. Also, draw work system used in up and down operation. Pull out of hole, all run in hole operation. This is drilling rig. This is the mast contained from beams, and this blue board is monkey man or Derrick man board. He is working above this construction to connect drill pipe to install stand in the hole or pull out of stand from the hole. And this mud hose is this rubber hose is a mud hose circulating mud inside well. This drill pipe inside the well. This is the well and this is drill pipe. How we connected how these people connected this tool joint or this joint each other by rectangles, two rectangles, right rectangle and left rectangle to connect every joint by the other to con to construct three joint. Three joint is called stand in the drilling rig, and as the workover rig called double stand, double joint called stand. Drilling tools: rig tongue, power tongue, roll kelly pushing, roughneck, safety clamp, elevator clamp, links. This all slips. Elevator, spider elevator. All drilling tool used in the connected and tubular handling equipment. Generic terms of drilling rig equipment is called tubular handling equipment. This is a drill pipe. Drill pipe, metal construction, used, contain hooks and pin, male and female connection. This is air tugger or air winch, which used to lift or pipe from the rig floor to the pipe rack or reversely from the pipe rack to the rig floor. Every drilling rig contains three types of winches. The first is man riding winch. It is designed only for carry out or lifting human person. Other winch is called air tuggers or air winch. High safe working load. It is used for lifting for drill pipe and casing pipe. Every drilling rig should contain two air winch, two heavy equipment air winch. The third type of BOB is of air winch is called BOB winch, blowout preventer winch. Blowout preventer used for rig up and rig down of BOB construction. Again, every drilling rig contains of three types of air winch or hydraulic air winch. The first type is man riding only, and the second type is equipment lifting only, and the third type is designed only for working or rig up or rig down for POB, blowout preventer air winch. Rotary drilling became widely used in the oil industry starting in early. A bit there are various designs is run into the hole on the drill pipe and rotated to crush or scrape the rock away for beneath the bit. Mud pump through the drill pipe, carry the crushed rock to the surface and keep the well from blowing out. It is much faster but more labor intensive than cable tool drilling. Drilling a well. Drill bit designed for excited type of formation to drill. It is lowered into the well on the drill string. The drill string and the bit are rotated by rotary drive on the rig floor. Top drive in the derrick or mud motor directly above bit, which is powered by force of the mud following through it. The bit crush or grinds the rock beneath. It is into piece called cutting. Drilling mud is circulated down the drill pipe and through opening called jets in the pits. The mud wash the formation cutting from beneath the bit and carry them to the surface. When the bit fail or wear out, all of the drill string must be pulled from the hole to replace the bit. It is called a trip. Trip in or trip out operation. Type of bits. Ruler cone rock bits, mill tooth, tungsten carbide insert, PTC natural diamond and penetrated bits as shown many shapes of drill bits. Basic rig component, hoisting system, rotating system, power plant system, mud circulating system, well control equipment. All other rigs adopt this basic component to their working environment. Land rig consists of drillwork system, crown block sheaves, drilling line, traveling block. Land rig. Top drive. Many model and manufacture Tisco, Varco, Nov, GH. This is many manufacture model on the brands of top drive system. Top drive system used to connect drill pipe into the drilling hole. This is diesel generator of drilling rig. Every drilling rig should contain at least 4 diesel generator, 3 main generator, and 1 emergency or backup generator. Compound SCR or VFD. Silicon controlled rectifier or variable frequency drive. This is the layout or drawing for the drilling rig. Mud circulating system, mud system, mud pumps, drilling string, annulus or casing, flow line, shell shaker. Shell shaker used for filtration the cutting which reflux from the hole. BOB, blowout preventer. It is located under rig floor. It is critical equipment at any drilling rig. It should be inspected Category 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 4, and Cat 5. Why? If any failure happened in the BOP system, it will be lead to complete damage or fire of the drilling rig, and you should put personnel in high risky state. Any failure of function of BOP will lead to fire and explosive for the drilling rig and should lead to loss of life of the drilling crew. Well control equipment divided to diverter, blowout preventer, BOP control unit. Jack-up rigs. Basic drilling rig mounted in the barge with legs. Barge is floated into the well site. Legs are extended to the seabed, and the rig barge is jacked up high enough to provide sufficient clearance for wave action. Jack-up rigs are generally limited to working in the less than 300 feet of water because of the length of their legs. Shallow water depths allow casing to extend to the surface and surface BOPs are used. Contain crew quarter heliport crane. Jackup systematic. Jackup can be set beside fixed production platform and cantilevered rig positioned over platform for drilling multiple production wells. Jackup leaving port. Jackup in port. Semi-submersible drilling rig. Self-propelled floating drilling vessel. Pontoon and may be used for storage. Maintained position by anchor, satellite, riser, and used to return and the mud from subsea wellhead surface when drilling. Subsea BOP operated in water too deep for jackup. Operational water depths limited only by riser length. Semi-submersible drilling rig, as shown. Drill ship operation are similar to semi-submersible. Jetting deep water conductor. It is the first casing pipe located in the well. In many areas, the formation at the mud line is very soft. Instead of driving conductor is run on drill string with jetting tool at the bottom of the conductor. Flow is thought conductor and backup to the seabed. After the conductor is jetted to depth, the formation will settle around it and provide a seal and support without cement. Anchor chain to use for pulling drilling rig offshore by barge. Top drive. Top drive suspended from traveling block. Rotate drilling string and drill bit. Drilling mud circulating through the killie hose and down through the drill string to the hole. As we saw before, that we are wet drilling, not dry drilling. Wet drilling by chemical called mud. High angle and direction well. The simplest well are drilled straight down vertically. Change from vertical or change in angle called directional drilling. Wells are drilled at an angle so more than one well can be drilled from expensive platform. Wells are drilled at 90-degree horizontally to provide better drainage of the production of producing formation and minimize water production. When drilling at the angle from the vertical, the change to the left or the right are referred to a change in the summit. Whole angle, called directional drilling. After mud exit from the hole or from reflux, it is carried out at shell shaker or solid control equipment to the mud pit. This is the mud pit. It contains the cutting exit from shell shaker or solid control equipment. This is sample of shell shaker. The shell shaker, the soft clay or soft mud enter to forward to the tanks and the cutting and solid equipment exit to the waste pit or mud pit. First, piece of solid control equipment pass through when its reach surface. Separate drill solid from mud by screening. Vibration of screen increase the processing capacity. Several shakers are often used to once to process high flow rate. This is other shape of shell shaker or solid control equipment. Centrifuge separates solid from high density drilling fluid. Centrifuge force. Hydrocyclone descender and desalter used to separate drill solid from low density. All this called solid control equipment is to improve mud properties before redirectional to the hole by mud pump to the drill pipe through top drive and through drill pipe to the pit and then to the formation and the reflux to be reversed to the mud tanks. Then we will take 15 minutes for break and return back again. Break for 15 minutes. We are back again to continue drilling rig safety operation course. This slide showing driller cabinet. This is actual photo from driller for Sino Sarwa Drilling Company, rig number 9 at Egypt. This is control room of the drilling or driller. Driller is supervisor of his crew. He's a key person. He is controller in top drive and work and all drilling equipment at a rig floor. Running a new bit in the hole. New bit has been made up and drill string and roughneck are preparing to run in its hole. Door work system. As we say before that every drilling rig to be known by its horsepower. Horsepower refer to draw work or drum capacity, which used to pull drill through crown sheaves and traveling block, raising and lowering drill string in the hole, and also lowering and raising mast and substructure. All this operation made by this equipment called draw work system. Running casing. Casing is large diameter pipe permanently cemented in the place from surface or mud line well, to stabilize the hole and seal of pressurized or fracture zone to prevent hole fill. Several casing strings are run on each well. The diameter of each casing string becomes progressively smaller as it must fit through the last casing string that was run. POP stack or Christmas tree is bolted to flange on the last casing string that was run. Production casing is set through the pay zone and performed to produce well in the reservoir or oil reservoir. This is the diagram of the hole. Open hole, liner or production casing, intermediate casing, surface casing, and this is surface or well head. After the casing or liner is run, cement is pumped behind to seal off the zone behind the casing. Casing behind, cement behind casing, between formation and casing. Again, it should know that cement bumping inside the distance between casing and formation. Several shape of POP stack. The blowout preventer POP stack. It is a series of valves fastened to casing or wellhead that can close around the drill pipe to keep the well from blowout or typically blowout preventer. Pipe ram, which will close and seal around the drill pipe. Blind ram to seal the well off when the pipe is out of hole. Shear ram, which use any to shear any pipe in the drill string, including drill cooler, into and seal the well off in an emergency. The BOPs have connection for riser and booster, shock and kill line, one in the right and the other in the left. Shock and kill line. Shock to absorb the pressure released from and or come from the hole, and the kill to well the kill in case of kill of a kick or blowout. In storm, the pipe ram may be closed on the drill string, which is then disconnected to the surface. leaving it suspended on the ram to prevent hull damage caused by pipe movement. Deep water structure, floating production, and subsea system. Different shape of offshore drilling rigs. In this section, we will explain and demonstrate many terms and hazards involved in drilling sector. Keyword and abbreviation and terms. IOGP Life Saving Rules. International Association of Oil Gas Producer IOGP Life Saving Rule LSR. Among the most effective techniques of preventing fatality, life-saving rules. Life-saving rule which can be used in the oil gas industry to mitigate risk and reduce fatalities. IADC is the guideline or the most standard of drilling industry, the International Association of Drilling Contractor. IOGP, International Association of Oil Gas Producer. The E&B Cooperation, Exploration and Production Companies. PPE, Personal Protective Equipment. COW, Control of Works. ISB, Incident Statistics Program. SSOF, Safe System of Work. PTWS, Permit to Work System. JSA, Job Safety Analysis. JRA, Job Risk Assessment. PJSM, Pre-Job Safety Meeting. TOFS, Time Out for Safety. Again, safe system of work is some instruction refer to three factors. The first factor is the policy. Every drilling company has a policy called HSE policy. The second factor is safe working instruction. Every drilling or workover rig should have safe working instruction. The third factor is SOP, Safe Operation Procedure. You should know three factors consist of safe system of works. What about permit to work? Every drilling company has a many types of permit to work system, such as hot works, cold works, isolation work permit, confined space, working at height, logging or norm source handling, perforation, exploration, explosive material. This is many types of work permit in site. What is job safety analysis? If you're working in drilling rig, you should have every steps or safety analysis of your job. Consists of number one, to full description of your steps and to verify all hazard involved in every steps. And set engineering and administrative control for this risk. to mitigate the risk to the acceptable level. Finally, you should have wear proper PPE for the concerned job to do it safely, as we say in the first 5 minutes of this session that drilling sector is highly risk operation involved many incident, many catastrophic incident and accident, many and common injury, hand injury, foot injury, low back pain, and muscular disorder, and pre-job safety meeting. Every job should be discussed with supervisor and the job team. Every man in this job should know what he will do and what is the risk of his job and how he can control for these hazards and set administrative and engineering control other way to wear suitable PPE to avoid injury. Time out for safety. When accident occur in the drilling rig, tool pusher or rig supervisor should conduct time out for safety to discuss what went wrong, what went wrong to lead this accident, and lesson to be learned from this accident to avoid reoccurrence, to avoid another injury. Time out of safety depend on we keep workplace safely. We should maintain workplace and the drilling rig safe without injury. If we can't do that, we should do our best to minimize or reducing the probability of incidents in the drilling rig by apply administrative engineering and PPE controls. What is the management of a change? In the drilling rig, you can so change of design, change of construction, change of operation, any project activities. It should obey MOC document, approved by the assigned departments. This called MOC, management of change. Other terms, MOC call for design, change procedure, change the project and change assets. MOC should be approved by top management. Work-related upper limb disorder. It is referred to the muscular disorder and disease. LOTO, lockout, tag out, for isolation of powered equipment. And we will divide it to two parts. The first part is mechanical isolation, and second part is electrical isolation. If you working in the maintenance or in the drilling crew, you should have the lockout tag out procedure. How you can lock the powered source and tag sign to prevent anyone to access for your job. Stop work authority. Safety is responsible, not HSE only, but all drilling crew responsible for safety. So, stop work authority should be applied all the time. If you enter to the drilling rig and saw somebody working without harness or without helmet, you should stop him. This is stop work authority. Why? Because you will prevent accident. H2S, hydrogen sulfide. It's a common hazard in the drilling site. Is have nearly 5 names: rain gas, sour gas, acid gas, hydrogen sulfate, sewer gas, and rotten egg gas. LEL, low explosive limit. If gases released from the well, we will show LEL, explosive material, hydrocarbon material. LFL, low flammable limits. We will show the main rig bus elements: basic safety, respect for coworkers, drug and alcohol policy, driving safety, personal protective equipment, hazard awareness communication, hand safety, good housekeeping in the rig, electrical safety appliance, hazardous material, occupational health, hydrogen sulfide, job safety analysis, back safety, working at height, drops object, look out, tag out, rigging and lifting operation, forklift safety, environmental protection and waste management, worldwide wildlife hazards awareness, permit to work system, management of change, first aid and blood-borne pathogen, fire prevention and response, instant reporting investigation. This is safety instruction in the drilling ring. If you enter through the drilling ring, you should see these signs: reverse parking, seat your fasten your seat belt, don't use, don't or obey speed limit according to safety induction by HSE once enter to the rig. If you are visitor, if you are worker, if you are serviceman, if you are type of PPE. PPE include high visible clothing, safety footwear, safety harness, eye protection, gloves. We have rubber gloves, cotton gloves, mechanical gloves, and electrical resistance gloves. Safety helmets, hearing protection, divided to air plug or air MUF. Hazard communication awareness by using chemical. As we say, we have drilling wet by using mud or chemical, so we will be handling numbers of chemicals in the drilling site. Such as calcium carbonate, sodium hydroxide, and many acidic and chemical components. So hazard or has come should be aware and should be communicated with all assigned person who handling, who transported, who storage, who mixing chemical according to material safety data sheet or has come or chemical Belton. And safety. In the drilling rig, we will saw many type of gloves. Impact gloves for using heavy metal or hammers or hand tools or sharp edge. Will rubber gloves used for chemical or mixing chemical in the yard area or the storage area. Also, cotton gloves for normal use at drilling rig or fire resistant gloves and electrical resistant gloves. Good housekeeping is the first principle of safety at the drilling rig. Good housekeeping will prevent slip, trip, or fall at the everywhere at the drilling rig, such as catwalk, cellar, rig floor, or monkey pot. All these areas we will you will show slip, trip, and fall hazards, and this is incident causes should be secured and should be apply all additional control to prevent accident. Electrical safety. Don't touch wire. Don't put your finger in the socket. Don't fly kites or clamp the near power line. Don't use electronic near water. Don't touch wire. Don't put your finger in sockets. Oxidizer, flammable, explosive, corrosive, gas under pressure, toxic or fatal, serious health hazard, less severe hazard. All symbols and signs you will see it at the drilling ring. Occupational healthy. Hydrogen sulfide. What is the hydrogen sulfide? Physical characteristic of hydrogen sulfide. Healthy hazard for exposure to H2S. How to avoid exposure to H2S. Color, odor, vapor density, flammability, solubility. Hydrogen sulfide is a compound of hydrogen 2 and sulfur and occur naturally as contaminate in crude oil and other fuel. It can form through a chemical reaction and it can be either in liquid or gaseous forms. As worker in the petroleum industry, change or have smelled rotten egg or odor that characteristic hydrogen sulfide gas. Because of its odor, H2S is also known as sour gas. Hydrogen sulfide gas is one of the most vicious deadly hazards. It is caused by many names. H2S, sour gas, sulfurated gas, hydrosulfuric acid, sulfur hydrate. Every employer should provide training on protection measures and first aid where this gas is present and recognize it. There should be policy concerning this gas. There should be a very close supervision. Awareness and precaution shall be kept at highest alert. Hydrogen sulfide is extremely dangerous and the potential of exposure stretch across most operations in the oil industry, including production, transportation, and refining, and no doubt drilling. Source of H2S: gas plant, petrochemical plant, refinery, battery, underground mine, sewer, blasting with black powder, oil gas well, commercial laboratory, sub supplier recovery plant, and sewer. How might I be exposed to H2S during normal operation maintenance? Sampling, ventilating, draining, breaking contaminate, breaking flange, opening vessel, entry into confined space, wire line and logging operation, drilling operation. Doses from 10 to 100 to 20 ppm aeration, from 20 to 100 ppm loss of sense of smell, headache and nausea, from 100 to 300 respiratory and difficulty pulmonary edema, over 600 unconscious all suddenly death. Physical characteristic of H2S. Under atmospheric condition, H2S is colorless gas. Hydrogen sulfide in a small concentration is easily detectable because of its odor of rotten gas. Your sense of smell can detect H2S in concentration of up to 25 to 30 parts of million. Physical characteristic of H2S: high concentration of H2S cannot be detected by sense of smell, since paralysis of olfactory nerve, your nose smeller, can occur low level. Once nerve is paralyzed, the sense of smell is lost. How exposure to hydrogen sulfide affect you depend on the concentration of the gas and the dose and the duration of exposing. Detection of H2S. Detection of H2S by portable or fixed system. This is personal gas detector and this is multi-gas detector. Both are portable gas detector. And the second type is fixed gas detector, to be fixed at the drilling rig and by wiring or wireless connection. Finally, many thanks and any questions you can ask everything you need. Again, many thanks for Spark team. Many thanks for engineer Ahmed Amin. Many appreciation and thankful for his team. Also, thanks for Engineer Ahmed Yahya for his efforts. Hope to introduce some information about HEC drilling industry or operation, and see you in future session, the drilling or HEC courses, and see you soon. You are welcome, and Ramadan Kareem. Thank you.